What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Monday evening. Right now, I've got our 12-box multi-year series baseball mixer number 128 random teams. Going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. Almost got all the tags in here, just a couple more names. All right, got all those tags in there. Go ahead and give everybody just a couple of seconds to see those tags. Then we will hop on in here. All right, let's hop into our browser and get these names and teams randomed. Got the names here first, 30 entries. Jared Sneed on top, Danny Mathena on the bottom. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 7, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Brian Zappian on top, Jaden Reber on the bottom. Let me go ahead and get that reflected onto your screens here. Then we've got the teams here. Arizona Diamondbacks on top. Washington Nationals on the bottom. Once again, roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. We got an 11, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Dodgers on top. Kansas City Royals on the bottom. You got it, Jared. There you go. Let me get this reflected onto your screen, and then we'll get the trade timer started for everybody. There we go. All right, 5 minutes on the clock starting now. While that trade timer's taken, go ahead and get these verification codes copied into our chat. I feel that, Bob. I totally get that. All right, verification codes have been posted in the chat. 100%. Would hope to pull a big Bobby Witt Jr. I'm going to sneak off and grab some more top loaders and sleeves real quick. There might be some big Rangers prospects, and I believe some of the rookies from last year also have autos in Prospect Edition. I know, oh, why am I blank? Paul Skeens has autos in Prospect Edition. Man, being in Japan, seeing those games would be awesome. Especially, I know you're, at least I would assume you are a Cubs fan. I am also a big Cubs fan. I would have loved to see some of those games. Colorado Rockies have some good prospects. A lot of good rookies in Series 1 as well with Ariel Amador, Drew Romo. Yeah, Tovar should be in 2022, I believe. Which Ezequiel Tovar is killer. All right, guys. 2.5 minutes left on the trade time. We're now at our halfway point here. I don't know if I'll ever make it to Japan, but I would love to, just to go watch some baseball. After this, guys, we do have our 2 giveaway breaks that I know a majority of you were in from today. And then after that, whatever sells out next. All right, we're now down to about 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the trade timer. Last 60 seconds here. A couple of teams possibly in the chat for trade, but nothing solidified yet. Me too, me too. I'll never bash on other teams, but I am a huge Cubs fan, and as far as rivalries go, I'm with you on the White Sox. All right, guys, last 30 seconds here. A little bit less than. Go ahead and do the update series first, and then we'll rotate between the Series 1 retail and the Prospect Edition. Not that I know of right now. Doesn't mean it can't happen, but as far as I'm aware, we don't have any planned right now, probably until the new release. All right, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, seeing no trades, those are going to be everybody's teams. Like I said, we'll start with Topps Chrome. Good luck, everybody. And be on the lookout for our giveaway breaks after this. Do those in sequential order. Probably start with the basketball one, just since we're doing so much baseball right now. Empty box there. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Love to see a Chrome auto. Got a Gary Sanchez for the Twins here. Okay. Nice Julio J-Rod rookie there. Get that one top loaded. Now that I see there's a purple in every pack, we'll go ahead and just sleeve the big rookies. Got a Felix Batista rookie here for the Orioles, 20 out of 299. Got a nice Elliot Amos on the Generation Now insert. Got a nice Randy Johnson for the Mariners there. Always love these diamond inserts. All right, let's open a couple more and we'll get this basement over, hop into the second half of this box. Just going to slide past that one. Got a Robin Yount there. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into the second half of this box. And we'll hop into one of our Series 1 retail boxes. Nice Seiya Suzuki rookie there. Nice Shane Baz there. And Hunter Green. All right, 4 more packs. So we hop into our first Series 1 box. Another J-Rod there. Nice Stan Musial. All right, last pack of the Topps Chrome. And a Willie McCovey. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into our first retail box of Topps Series 1. Empty box number 1 there. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Got a Bobby Witt and a Reese Hines. Nice Dylan Cruz rookie there. And a Hunter Green. Plus a little security tag there. Security insert. Got a Jeremy Pena here. This one should be out of 2025. Yep, that one's going to be 566 out of 2025 for the Astros. Nice Cade Povich rookie there. All right, let me get this basement and we'll hop into the rest of this box. Got a nice Ronald Acuna Jr. there. And a Shohei. Got a nice Paul Skeens there. Would love to see one of his autos in Prospect Edition. Got a Reese Hoskins here. And another security tag. We've got a Geraldo Perdomo here. Nice one there for the Diamondbacks. All right, we got 2 more packs here. We hop into our first box of Prospect Edition. All right, let me get this base moved over. Hop into our first box of Prospect Edition. Empty box there. Are you Jared? I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I got to get up. I'm actually going to WrestleMania this year, and the photo ops and meet and greets for WrestleMania go on sale tomorrow morning, so I'm getting up early for that. So I'll probably throw on some baseball while I'm waiting in that line. Got a Caleb Abonemer here for the White Sox. That one's going to be 101 out of 149. Also, I know for recaps, normally we do everything numbered to 99 or less. Nice Bryce Rayner there for the Tigers. First auto of the break. That one going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Congrats on that one. What I was going to say. Oh, but for this recap, we're going to do just primarily autos unless we have something super low numbered, just because there's going to be 30 autos in this break. So to save y'all a little time at the end. I am, Kyle. I am. Oh, yeah. It will be just a little bit easier for you, Jared. Nice Miles Naylor there. I'm very pumped about it. 28 out of 199, Herrick Hernandez there. Then we've got a Bennett Lee here, also for the Detroit Tigers. That one going to be 54 out of 99. Me and Emmett, one of our other breakers, are both going to WrestleMania together, as well as our shipping manager. So I'm going to try to do some content there for the Iron Lion fam. Got Tommy. Restart that. Tommy White there for the Oakland Athletics, 7 out of 99. Man, sometimes I get those tongue twisters. Can't get myself out of them. That's such an easy name, too. Nice one there for Oakland. Thanks, man. I am so hyped. This is going to be the first one I've ever been to. Once-in-a-lifetime experience for sure. Got a Dason Hill here, 17 out of 299. I kind of don't know what to expect. I'm a little nervous tomorrow for the photo op purchases. Got a Cade Cooler here for the Atlanta Braves. That one's going to be 108 out of 149. Yeah, right? Like, we're just going there for fun, for personal reasons, but I figure we might as well film some stuff while we're out there. There we go. Nice one for Atlanta there. Going over to the Braves. Going over to Matt. There you go, Matt. But we'll see. We might not end up filming anything. We're going to try, though. I'm going to try at least, like, take some pictures, share them in the group, so people who aren't able to go can see some of the different exhibits and stuff. But we'll see what happens. Got a Kumar Rocker here for Texas, 98 out of 199. Dang, that's awesome, Jeff. I'm jealous. I have never been to, like, a massive sporting event of any kind, really. I mean, I've been to, like, normal sporting events. Got a Dason Hill auto here for the Minnesota Twins, 190 out of 199. So I'm interested to see what something... That would be awesome, Jeff. And Kyle, I will do. I've got a funny story about that, actually. That one going over to the Twins. Give me just a second. That one going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Another auto coming your way. I am planning to get meet and greet tickets for Liv Morgan because I love Liv Morgan. One of my favorites. Got a nice Mitch Jeb here. And that one's going to be 112 out of 199 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And I just actually, like, recently bought an engagement ring for my girlfriend. And she was part of the process. She helped pick it out and everything. And so I told her when I paid for the engagement ring, I said, just so you know, I'm getting it around this time so I can propose to my future wife, Liv Morgan. And if she says no, then I'm coming back to you. Obviously, all kidding, but... Got a Rodney Green Jr. auto here for the Oakland Athletics. Another nice one there for the A's. That one going over to Chad. There you go, Chad. I would love to go to a SummerSlam, though. I feel like that would be another really fun one. I think it's my dream to go to every pay-per-view once. Dang, that's really cool, Jeff. I'm jealous you get to meet The Undertaker, or got to meet The Undertaker. Ivan Melendez, 253 out of 299 here for Arizona Diamondbacks. Dang, what was the like, I can't remember the like Superstore situation like, because I've heard that can be very stressful. Got a Blake Burke auto here for the Milwaukee Brewers, 72 out of 125. Nice one there. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into another Series 1 box and just keep up the pattern back and forth till we're done. I'm tempted to meet The Undertaker this year, but they released some of the prices, and they are insane. I think The Undertaker is warranted. The one I really wanted to meet, we're kind of, as the group we're going with trying to look at it, is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because that's, like, obviously one of the all-time greats. But, oh my gosh. I was not expecting their meet and greets, empty box there, to be as expensive as they are. I was obviously expecting them to be expensive with such an exclusive event and things like that, but dang, some of these superstars charge a lot. Another security thing there. I'm also excited because they haven't announced exactly what it's going to look like yet. They're supposed to have some exclusive Topps Chrome product there that is WrestleMania exclusive. Got a nice Mitch Keller there. Dang, that's really cool. I love hearing stories like that. I worked at a local arena here as my first job out of high school. Didn't get to do anything cool like that because it was when WWE used to have some contractual problems with Colorado for some reason. I think it was cable rights. So like they just started coming back recently. But I did get to work some cool comedy shows. Got to work a couple really cool concerts. I loved it. It just wasn't steady enough to be sustainable after a while because we were a smaller arena. We used to have a college hockey team that would play there every weekend. And when they built their own stadium, it kind of fizzled out a little bit. But those are definitely great memories to have. Little jealous of yours, though. I don't have anything that cool. I always laugh at it. The last event I ever worked there, I don't know if you guys know who JoJo Siwa is, but she was like this generation's Hannah Montana. And that was the last concert I worked before we got shut down during the pandemic. Cardboard there. It was not a pleasant experience for me, but the audience loved it. Yeah, that was my idea. I'm not the one who makes the final decisions. But that is what I would like to do. We got a nice Josh Young here for the Rangers. Nice little logo fractor there. I just want to give out the JoJo Siwa. Yeah, like I said, from the audience perspective, I could see how it was very enjoyable. It was not my thing. As a early 20s male, I was like, okay, I get why this is enjoyable, but not for me. And yeah, Jaden, that's my idea. I just want to give out stickers. Just hand them out to people. We might do something like we did at Rockies Fest, where we do some trivia and hand out stuff. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now, but we'll definitely do something like that. Dang, that's really cool. That's what I love about the Superstars too, that they're so willing to do the Make-A-Wish. Because I mean, obviously it's a great thing to do, but they don't have to. I feel that, Tony. I feel that. And I was working, so where I worked, it was a bunch of retirees. And so none of them wanted to deal with the screaming little children. So they all did the doors and the gates and stuff. And they put me as the stage monitor right in front of the stage to make sure kids weren't like bum rushing security. So it was definitely a chaotic night. I had fun. Just not my ideal concert. I worked Slayer, ton of comedy shows. Those are more my speed. There we go. Let me try to get these moved out of the way. That's awesome, Jeff. Do you have a favorite concert you've worked this year so far? Yeah, Jaden, I appreciate it. I always love hearing ideas from you guys and things you would like to see or things that you think would be cool to do. That's one of my favorite things during breaks. Got a nice James Wood there, another nice rookie for the Nats. I'm sure it did. NSYNC. That's fair. That was when our arena first opened. My mom worked there out of high school, and NSYNC was one of the first concerts we had back in the day. She worked it. We don't get as many of like those huge concerts down here, though. Those mostly happen in Denver. Metallica would be awesome. Okay, so I've got like a poll question for all y'all since we're talking about this. And this is just me talking. This is not me saying this is something that's going to happen or could happen or anything. Sometimes I like to spitball ideas off of you guys. Nice Ellie there. And hear what you guys would think. What do you guys think about possibly in the future having, if we have big events like that, like having live breaks there? Like I was thinking just as an individual, like I said, this is all coming from me, not like a representation of the company or whatever, but I always like to hear your ideas since Jaden brought up ideas. Like, I think it would be cool to have like someone do live breaks from WrestleMania. Or like if we're able to go to a big sporting event or something like that. Got a nice 73 out of 250. Ryan Pepe out there for the Tampa Bay Rays. Like do little Facebook drops or something. I don't know. That just popped in my head. I was thinking the other day I was watching some Whatnot. And I was like, I think that'd be cool to have breaks like that. I know obviously like some of the bigger guys do them at like different stations. Or like have a setup. But at more pop-up like events, I feel like that might be cool. But I don't know. Love to hear your guys' opinions on that. Got a nice Ryan Bliss there for the Mariners. And another security insert there. Yeah, that would be, well, obviously you'd keep it like locked in. Dang, Billy Joel, all those sound cool, but I think like I'm kind of an old soul, so Billy Joel would be the top one there for me. Jeff, those are all nice though. I would love to be able to work, or would have loved to be able to work events of that size. I think the biggest one I worked was probably Slayer's last tour. We did a lot of heavy metal shows where we were at. World Cup, that'll be cool. Dang, I'm a little jealous. That sounds cool. Sounds like a really fun job. I'm sure it can also be very stressful at times, especially with those massive events. I'm sure people are not always acting through their best behavior. I had experiences like that. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Corey Seager here on the refractor. Guar would also be messy. I mean, I've got horror stories of some of the metal shows I worked. Like I said, I worked with a bunch of retirees, and I never say that as a bad thing, by the way. I don't want my tone to sound like it was bad. I loved everybody I worked with. But because of that, a lot of them were like, this music is too loud for me. I don't want to deal with this. So I was the young buck who always got sent in to do what Jeff's talking about. But I mean, for like comparison, you said you hold 82,000 plus. We held 7,000, I think 7,300. And then if we had chairs on our ice, like if we melted down the ice and put chairs out, I think we held like 92,000 or 9,200. So not a massive a venue by any means, but we filled it up. I'd always laugh. I had a couple times when I worked there too, where the security guards would be like, hey, we don't feel comfortable dealing with this customer. Can you do it? And I'd be like, yeah, but aren't you security? Like, what am I doing then? Got a cool Cactus League Shohei there. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop to our next box of Prospect Edition. I think the Slayer show may have been the nastiest show I worked, just cleanup-wise. We had another smaller venue next to us, or that was like also owned by us that we helped with. That was like a more theater venue. And We had a metal show there once, and the people did not know how to act because it's like a Broadway theater venue, and they're like, "This is awesome." Empty box there. Dang, that sounds like a stressful night. The crazy thing is, so I've listened to some Slipknot. I'm not a huge metalhead, but I'll listen to it every once in a while. And like, obviously, heavy metal is called that for a reason. Like, it's intense music. But I've met Corey Taylor, the lead singer of Slipknot, and he is the biggest like goofball. Got a Jackson Merrill there, 65 out of 299 for the Padres. Nice one there. Like, if you talk to him, you would not assume he's out there screaming on stage and doing all that. Got a Miles Naylor, another nice one for Oakland. I feel like Oakland's shown up in the autos so far. 69 out of 125. That one, get over to Chad. There you go, Chad. Got a Colt Foster here for San Francisco, 87 out of 199. I worked a Five Finger Death Punch show my first night training, and someone pushed past me and snuck into the VIP area. Like, shoved me, not like snuck past me. I didn't notice it. Tyson Neighbors auto there. Other than that, this might surprise y'all, might not surprise some of y'all. Got an Alonzo Treadwell here for the Astros. That one's going to be 75 out of 79. The craziest events that I worked was when I was scoreboard operator for youth hockey tournaments. I had more people kicked out of the building during those than I did during any heavy metal concert, because the parents would just get riled up and start cursing at the refs, start cursing at other coaches. Got a Connor Pratt auto here for the Milwaukee Brewers. That one going to be 77 out of 199. So yeah, the only time I worked there for years, and the only time I ever felt concerned for my safety was during youth hockey tournaments, which is crazy because I worked shows like you're talking about, Jeff, where there was like heavy metal, people getting in fights and... Got a Sean Keys here. That one's going to be 166 out of 199 for Toronto and the Blue Jays. Got an Alan Facundo auto there for New York. Nice one there. Let me crack open some more top loaders here. Got a Jacob Melton here for the Astros. That one's going to be 1 out of 149. Nice little bookend there. Dang, yeah, that's definitely a benefit. I feel like that they also have a lot more wiggle room on what they can and can't get away with. 199 out of 299. Nobel Meyer for the Marlins. Got an Alex Clemmie auto here for the Nationals. Got a Connor Griffin here, 75 out of 199. Nice one there for the Pirates. Then we got a Jonathan Clase there for the Toronto Blue Jays on the auto. That one's going to be 13 out of 125. I've never been to New Jersey. I would love to. It's on my bucket list just because I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan, and I know he filmed almost all of his films there. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into another retail box. Empty box there. I'm jealous of North Carolina right now just because of the weather. I'm over the cold. I'm ready to be in summer weather again. A lot, Jeff. A lot. But we're doing like, it's not a payment plan basically, but it is. You pay in installments, so it's not as bad. And we have decent seats too. It will most likely be a one-time thing. Like, I don't think I'll ever go back. I could be wrong if it gets more affordable, but okay, maybe that's the opposite problem of what I want as well. Maybe I want more in the middle. Although I would not mind just being able to rock a t-shirt every day. I think this summer it would have me saying, Interesting. We got one of those chrome cards that doesn't have anything on it. I don't think this is really like crazy or anything. But if y'all want me to random that chrome card, I will random the chrome card. I know it's not like a hit or anything. It's just really a test sheet that came in it, but yeah, they were a little bit more than that. I wish they were still that price. David, our shipping manager, is going with us. He went to, I can't remember what WrestleMania. It was one of the, I think like WrestleMania 27 or something. I can't remember the exact one, but he said the same thing. He's like, dang, ticket prices have gone up so much. You want it, Jim? All right. Unless anybody starts fighting over that chrome card, I will give it to Jim. If anybody has any objections, we'll random it. Like I said, I know that's not really like a hit or anything. But we'll be fair about it. But right now, it is all yours, Jim, in case somebody puts up a stink or a fight. Let me separate it out of here. Either way. For sponsoring this video, and make sure to check out War Thunder now for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or on mobile. And use my links in the pinned comment or video description to register. Those of you who are new or haven't played for the last 6 months will also receive a massive bonus pack across PC and consoles. Okay, sweet. Definitely will, Jeff. I will definitely remember that if I ever come to an event. Don't know if I will, but you never know. Even WrestleMania, I didn't think we were going to go. My birthday was at the very beginning of March, and we got our tickets that day. So we've only been planning for about a couple weeks now. Got a Jordan Beck here on the green for the Rockies. That one's going to be 78 out of 99. Nice one there for the Rockies. Jim, they've left for the day. However, let me write this down real quick, just so I don't forget. And I will talk to them first thing in the morning. Okay, I got that note written down. So I'll talk to them first thing in the morning. I'll shoot you a message on Facebook, or they will message you back. But either way, you will hear something tomorrow. I will make sure of it. Another card there. Got 6 packs left. Let me hop into another Prospect Edition. Yeah, of course. My pleasure. Always happy to try to help y'all get things figured out. I know they were kind of swamped today, but I will make sure we get it figured out for you. Is it a buyback card? Does that count? Okay. Well, if that is the case, I will random it. And we've got an auto here for the Yankees. Will Warren. That one's going to be 86 out of 150. That one going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Nice Yankees auto there. Let me go through here and find that chrome. There we go. All right, I'll get that one randomed at the end, since we had a random request. All right, well, open these last 3 packs here, then hop into another Prospect Edition. Got a Brian De La Cruz here. All right. Next trade night will be the first weekend in April, first Saturday in April. We just did our last one this Saturday, so 2 days ago. They're a lot of fun. Highly recommend coming out. We had a lot of people come out that had never come to one before. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoy going to those. Highly recommend everyone coming out if you're in the area and just checking it out. We always have free food, so you can't go wrong with that. All right, let me get this base moved over. Hop into another Prospect Edition. Empty box there. That is fair. I totally understand that. Jared, we do... Sorry, Jim. Jared, we do not currently. However, if it's something that people are interested in, I can definitely bring it up and explore how we would go about doing that. I know we do it for comics and CGC submissions, so if enough people are interested, I'm happy to, well, even if they're not, I will talk about it with the team and explore what it would look like if we did. But I'm happy to explore that for you. Got a Blake Larson here. That one's going to be 66. 69 out of 99. Had to make sure I read it the right way. I saw someone on Twitter the other day who had flipped the card the wrong way. And was confused about how is this overnumbered. I believe there is a few Padres and D-backs numbered cards. There's a lot of autos, so I cannot remember 100% if there is an auto yet. We've got a Braylon Payne first round here for Milwaukee on card. That was going to be 19 out of 49. Nice one there for the Brewers. Absolutely gorgeous card there. Going over to Steven. There you go, Steven. Congrats on that one. We've got a Emmeline Petre here, 233 out of 299. Then we've got a Caden Grice auto for the D-backs. There you go, Michael. 174 out of 199. We've got a Jacob Wilson here for the Oakland Athletics. That one's going to be 74 out of 199. There we go. Dang, that's a cool one, Jared. I've got a couple cards I'm looking to grade as well. I've never really graded before though, so got a Kalen Culpepper 81 out of 99 for Minnesota and the Twins. Yeah, I haven't graded before, so I've been waiting a little bit to find some more cards to send and do a bigger grouping. Then we've got a Herrick Hernandez auto for the Braves. That one's going to be 105 out of 199. There we go. I don't know. I think PSA more for like the resale, but I do like how SGC slabs look. I am personally a fan of their appearance. But I know a lot of collectors still prefer PSA. Got a 3 out of 25 here for the Guardians. Joey Oakey. Nice one there. After that, we've got another Arizona Diamondbacks auto. This one will be Ivan Melendez. 147 out of 149. That one going over to Michael. Got a Rentaro Sasaki here, 119 out of 199. And a Caleb Bonnemer auto there. That one's going to be non-numbered. There we go. Yeah, and see, that's why I haven't graded before. It's not because I'm like, don't know what I'm doing or anything like that, but I'm just worried that I have some cards that I don't want to end up accidentally getting, well, not accidentally, but you know what I mean? Like not preparing to be upcharged. We've got a Travis Sakura here for the Nats. That one's going to be 112 out of 149. Spencer Strider, that's a good one to have. Got a Kadeem Dial here for the Twins on the auto. Yeah, I mean, I get why they do it, but I could see someone making the legal argument that that's a deceptive practice. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I could see someone trying to make that argument because if you're not prepared to pay a certain amount and then they hit you with extra fees, I know it's in their agreement, so it's not. Let me get this Chrome one top loaded real quick. I mean, companies got sued over redemptions and for them expiring too quickly, so I think anything is possible, especially in a very litigious society. Empty box there. All right, here we go. We did, Jim. That was the first box. Did that first since that was the only one that was different. I would not be surprised, to be honest with you, and this is just like, no Shohei auto. I think I'd still be talking about that if we had a Shohei auto. I'd still be yapping. I would not be surprised, though, back on that Paul Skeens comment, if they waived the upcharge. Because it's good PR for them. And I'm not saying that. Yeah, Michael, so they are normally available 24 to 48 hours. I would say probably for a safe bet, I would do, I would say Wednesday Wednesday they should be available by Wednesday afternoon. It just depends on how long and how busy we've been, how long it takes our shipping guys to get it prepared. Sometimes we can get quicker or not, but we always should have it by the 48-hour mark after the break. Just depends on size of the break, things like that. Because this is a longer one, that's why I would say probably Wednesday afternoon for you. I know this sounds self-explanatory. Oh, I was trying to see that one. Yeah, welcome. I know it sounds self-explanatory too, but all you have to do is walk into the store, walk up to the counter, and say, hey, I've got a break to pick up. Super easy. I know sometimes that can be a little confusing because it's not like necessarily the most explained when you select local pickup. But yeah, welcome. Glad you are breaking with us. Glad to have you. We've got a really lovely bunch here at the Iron Line. Love the Iron Line fam. A lot of guys who look out for each other. Nice Riley Green there. And another James Wood. Yeah, they try to be as helpful as possible. If you ever run into any confusion where they're saying your order's not there or something, feel free to shoot a message to the breaks page, and we will make sure we get it figured out for you. Just like when Jim was bringing up that shipping issue, I always try my best to alleviate any stress or frustration y'all might have. I'm not a superhero, so I can't always fix everything all the time, but I strive to. All right, let me get this basement door. We'll hop into the rest of this box. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I was really happy to see everybody trading and working out at trade night. Because sometimes with trade nights, it is really just people buying stuff to rip, which nothing wrong with that. But I love seeing when the community just kind of hangs out and does their own thing. Because that's what that event's there for, is to help make connections, help move cards like that. And obviously to build community. Another cardboard there. That totally happens. Just crazy wild shenanigans at trade night. Maybe one day if we get... Just kidding, I would never do that. I can't even joke about doing that. Another cardboard there. Do have free pizza though, so almost as cool. Not gonna lie, if we do one that happens to coincide with a WWE product release from Topps, and we have some product for one of our Pack Wars, might pull out the Macho Man costume. But I think that would be the closest. I think so. It is a free event. Yes, sir. I mean, we do Pack Wars, so there's opportunities to purchase if you'd like, but there's no cost to attend. I'm going to be honest with you, Jim. I don't 100% know where Jives is. I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but I do believe it's relatively close. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into another prospect, then into another retail. So on, so forth. And Jared, we always have free food too, which I always love. When I used to be a customer before I was helping run the events, I always loved coming in, getting some pizza, talking cards. Empty box there. Normally we have smaller giveaways. Yeah. Normally we have smaller giveaways for our Pack Wars, and then we do a big giveaway usually at the end of the night for like a raffle. So you get a raffle ticket for every $20 spent, and then we give it away. This time it was a Bob Lilly signed football. We've had Broncos game used footballs before. For our big Topps hobby rip night, we gave away a signed Rockies jersey. Got a Jackson Baumeister here, 125 out of 299 for the Tampa Bay Rays. And then we've got a Ryan Waldschmidt for the Diamondbacks on the auto. That one's going to be 84 out of 99. Yeah, they are. He came close. He came close. But yes, they are, Jim. Got our two new guys, Dylan and Ethan. We're rebuilding the schedule a little bit to work out with them. So right now, Ethan will be breaking Tuesdays and Saturdays, and Dylan will be breaking Thursdays and Sundays. Got a Chase Hampton here. That one going to be 61 out of 99. Then I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you'll have me for release days, and then obviously whatnot. They're doing a good job so far. Got a Zach Earhart here for the Red Sox on the auto. That one going to be 89 out of 149. Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear it, too. Glad to start building our team a little bit. Nice one there for the Red Sox. Red Sox auto going over to Tony. There you go, Tony. Dang, some of these packs. There we go. Got an Emilian Petre there. That one going to be 27 out of 199 for Tampa Bay. And we've got a Cash Mayfield on the first round. That's a sick-looking one there. 15 out of 25 for the Padres. That one going over to Michael. There you go, Michael. Really gorgeous-looking card there. Congrats again on that one. Got a Noble Meyer here for Miami. That one's going to be 58 out of 199. Yeah, man, I talked to Andrew about that a lot. Just like hearing from his experiences. He loved breaking for y'all, but he said it did get kind of burnt out after a while. 253 out of 299 for the Reds. Mike Sirota. So he had to pass the torch a little bit. But I appreciate the compliment as well, Jim. I'm really glad we're starting to get a team. Don't worry. Might still see Andrew break some. And then obviously we got the kid Emmett. He comes in whenever he's in town. Got a nice Thomas White auto for the Miami Marlins there. Starting to build a tiny little breaker roster. Nice one there for the Marlins. That one going over to Joe. There you go, Joe. We've got a 91 out of 99 Bryce Rayner for the Tigers. And we got a Mac Horvath auto there for the Tampa Bay Rays. Got two Ryan Lascos back-to-back. Interesting, both base there. Got an Aiden Miller here for the Phillies. That one's going to be 19 out of 99. Then we've got a Jackson Wiggins with the gold ink there. Looks like he drew a little bit of a frowny face. That one going over to the Cubbies. 128 out of 149. Going over to Adam Page. There you go, Adam. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into our second to last Series 1 box. Empty box there. And we've got a Brooks Lee patch auto here. How about that? 45 out of 50 for the Twins. Woo, nice one there. Going over to Jared. Go ahead and get that one top loaded for you. Love to see those rookie patch autos. Congrats on that one. Killer card there. Got a Taylor Ward behind that. Yes, sir. Out of 50. Nice little Nolan Ryan throwback there. Love when they include those. I know they do them every year for the different flagship baseball, but I love some of the vintage-looking inserts. Another little cardboard security there. Got a Teoscar Hernandez here for the Dodgers. Did you mean to put the periods, Jim? All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into the second half of this box. Then into our last prospect edition. Oh, appreciate you. I don't know why we've been getting so many of those lately. Most of the time, I've just learned to tune them out. Man, Whatnot is the place where they get crazy. Some of the things I'm like, okay. It always catches me more off guard when they sneak through on Facebook. Like, how did you get... I mean, I know that anybody has access, but... Another security one there. Get this moved over real quick. Don't hop to our last 5 packs. So right now, it is just 1 day a week. It used to be Wednesdays. We tried it this morning. We moved it to Mondays. Just because Mondays tend to be a slower day. Today is not the case. Today has been a very busy day for breaks, but sometimes Mondays are slower, so we're going to try to do... We're tweaking it a little bit, but we're going to try to do a longer format on Mondays. Today we did all personals. Normally we do $1 starts for everything. I'm going to try to blend the two. It's a work in progress as we get it figured out. Now that we have a team like I was talking about with Jim, it's a little bit easier. For a while, it was just primarily me and Andrew. So it made getting some of that stuff tested a little bit more difficult. But eventually we'd like to be on Whatnot a lot more. And do Facebook breaks at the same time. That is the ideal. And then we have our comic book Whatnot as well that we do 2 times. Do a lunch show on Tuesdays and a night show on Fridays. It's a lot of fun. I like sitting in here breaking and listening to Hector in the comic office right next door to me. Doing those. If there's anything also, I guess I always say this on Whatnot. I should say this in the Facebook group in case anybody wants to hop over there. If there's anything you'd also like to see on Whatnot. Got a Brian Wu here for the Mariners. That one's going to be 1/6/82 out of 2025, or any format that you'd prefer to see, anything like that. Always open to suggestions. Love hearing from everybody on what they're looking for. As we continue to build our show. Yeah. So it depends, breaker to break, like between breakers. A lot of it is auctions for breaks. Sometimes they just pick your team, put them up in their store. You can just buy it. It's a lot of people just like hanging out, talking while they're waiting for breaks to sell. It just depends on what format each individual breaker prefers. For a long time, what I was doing was, hopping into Prospect Edition here, what I was doing was $1 starts for everything. So we do random team $1. So you'd start at $1 bids and it'd just be an auction, bid up from there. And then once whoever won, it would spin the wheel and you get a random team. This week, today, for an hour and a half, we tried where we just put a ton of products up in our Buy It Now. And then did like personal breaks with different giveaways and stuff. But I'm trying to work on empty box there. Figuring out the best format that not only works for what types of products we have, things like that, but also what the Iron Lion fam wants to see and beyond. So we'll probably end up doing a meld of personals and auction. But I'm going to be working on that a lot this week. So if you are interested, stay tuned on our socials and in the group. You see our little cheesy videos I like to film for Whatnot. Got an 81 out of 199 Blake Burke film for Milwaukee. But I'm with you, Jim. Before I was a breaker, I didn't really venture into Whatnot for that same reason. But as a breaker, I've done it, and I do enjoy parts of it. I think it is a good platform to check out. Sean Sullivan there for Colorado. Nice auto for the Rockies. Now I'm going over to Jeff. There you go, Jeff. You're looking for an auto. We got you one. I think it's a good place. Sometimes you can find some gems on there. I like it because I get to hang out and talk sports with people while we're breaking. Obviously like this, but it's a little bit more long form. A little bit less like, okay, now we're speeding to the next break. But I understand both sides of that argument, I guess is what my roundabout way of saying is. I get why people are... I understand why people are hesitant based on other things that have happened unrelated to us on the platform. Got a Zach DeLoach here, 136 out of 199 for Chicago. Then we got a Bryce McCage, or McCagey, for the Milwaukee Brewers. That one's going to be 5 out of 99. Nice one there for the Brewers. After this, guys, we will have our 2 giveaway breaks, and then we've got that F1 break that also sold out. So we got an action-packed night. Got a Jaron DeBerry here for Milwaukee, 22 out of 199. Then we've got a 241 out of 299 Kyle Teal here for the Red Sox. Then we got a Jesus Baez there for the Mets on the auto. We've got a Hagen Smith here for the White Sox. That one's going to be 20 out of 25. Nice one there. Going over to Tony. There you go, Tony. Can't go wrong with one of the top prospects. And we've got another Tyson Neighbors auto here. Me? I do not have Coldplay tickets. Got an LP Langevin here. Langvin for the Kansas City Royals. 5 out of 149. I don't know if Coldplay... Nothing against Coldplay. I enjoy their music from time to time, but I don't know if that's my kind of jam to go see in a concert. I've only got tickets for one concert. Got a Jacob Mizrachi here. That one for the Brewers. Love the little smiley face he does there. But yeah, I've only got tickets for one concert this year so far. And it's Wu-Tang Clan and Run the Jewels. 2 of my favorite groups. Wu-Tang is supposedly doing their last tour ever. Maybe. Like I said, I'm not against Coldplay at all. I'm not saying that in like a Coldplay, but I have no plans to see them on tour. Yet. That might change one day. Nice Travis Bazzana there. We'll get that one sleeved up. And a Tyson Neighbors. This one's going to be 199 out of 199. Then we've got a Jackson Kent auto here for the Nationals. That one's going to be 38 out of 49. That's the plan right now. Like I said, maybe their music will hit me at a different time in life and I'll become a big fan. But right now, that's not the plan. All right, let me crack this box of top loaders open, and we will hop into our last retail box. Get this base moved over. Then into our recap. Then, like I said, we'll have our 2 giveaway breaks. And then our F1, and then possibly more. You never know. All depends on what we sell out. Appreciate y'all hopping in here for this one with me. Empty box there. Got a Ketel Marte here for the Diamondbacks. And a Lou Bob there. I do want to see. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I do believe Nate was a big Coldplay fan. A nice Shohei Ohtani there for the Dodgers. One I do really want to see is Cyndi Lauper is going on her final tour, and she's coming to Denver. I would love to see that. I don't know how she would be performing now, but I do love her music from the 80s. The one I really wanted to go see, obviously not in the cards at all because I don't live anywhere close, is Ozzy is doing his last show in Birmingham, England, with Black Sabbath and a ton of other really huge acts on the lineup. That would be like a dream show for me, but obviously that one's not happening. That's dope. You're coming up to see Coldplay, I'm assuming is what you're saying, in June? Definitely need to come check out the shop. It's only an hour away from Denver, which I know sounds like a long drive, but it goes by pretty fast. That's awesome, Jim. Well, hopefully you do stop by the shop. And hopefully you enjoy the show. With Coldplay, is it at a stadium? I'm not super well versed in, like, I'm so ignorant on what bands or acts are like stadium shows, which ones are still at the Ball Arena. I love concerts, but I don't necessarily pay attention as much as I would like to. Yeah, I love Denver too. I don't know if I could live in Denver. That's what I always tell my girlfriend. I say, like, I love spending, like, going up on weekend trips to Denver, but I'm happy to live in the Springs where it's a little bit more spaced out. Got a nice Nick Sogard there for the Red Sox. That one's going to be 830 out of 2025. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a nice stadium. I believe it's called Mile High. I'm with you. I can't tell you what it's actually called. I know for a while it was called Empower Field. I think the city bought the naming rights, and now it's just called Mile High. That's one of those ones I feel like, this is an exaggeration, but I feel like the name of that stadium changes every week. So, all right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into the rest of our packs. I was there over the summer. My mom works for their credit union partner. So they had their company picnic there. It was really cool. I've only been to that stadium twice. And this was the second time. So it was cool to explore a little bit. I've yet to see a concert there. There's been a couple that have gone there that I'd want to see, but I'm kind of iffy. I traveled to Chicago to see Lady Gaga at Wrigley Field a couple years ago, which was an awesome experience, but I felt like stadiums just weren't as conducive to concerts as some others, like more arena venues. Got a Bobby Witt Jr. here for the Royals. Man, Red Rocks, that's definitely the place to go. I went to a concert on Halloween this year at Red Rocks, and let me tell you, don't recommend going at that time of the year. I was freezing my little booty off. It was a blast, though. The best concert I've ever been to was at Red Rocks, and it was the South Park 25th anniversary show with the guys from South Park, Primus and Ween, and halfway through the show, Rush made a special appearance and played Closer to the Heart, and that was amazing. That's what sold it for me. Like, I'm a big South Park fan, but seeing Rush play live was not on my radar. Not something I thought I'd be able to experience. So the fact that I got to experience it at a South Park show of all things was pretty sweet. Oh, yeah, that is another problem with Red Rocks. I feel like I have yet to be there when there's not some sort of weather issue. But, I mean, that's what you get when you build a outside venue in the middle of rocks. Like, it's bound to happen. You just got to go with Mother Nature. Yeah, it was a really fun show. And it was filmed, which is cool. So anytime I want to get nostalgic, I can go on YouTube or on Paramount Plus and watch the concert. So they did it for Paramount Plus. It was a little special. The one I went to on Halloween was T-Pain and Akon, which I'm a big T-Pain fan. So I had a blast, but it was a little too cold for my liking. I like my concerts not to be miserable. I saw Weird Al Yankovic at Red Rocks a couple years ago with the Symphony, and it was cool because it was like your experience where it rained like crazy. Then right before the concert, it stopped raining. And so you just had like this beautiful, like hazy, like rainbow atmosphere going on during the whole show. Dang, that must have been a good show. I've not had the pleasure of seeing them, but I've heard they put on a good one. There's a band I really like called Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness. And they're doing a show there with the lead singer Andrew McMahon's other two bands, Jack's Mannequin and Something Corporate. And I really wanted to go to that at Red Rocks, but those tickets sold out so fast. And then they are now on the resale market for like $1,000 a ticket, and I will never pay that for a concert. Yeah, that's fair. The only concert I've ever traveled to was Lady Gaga. I've traveled to Vegas to see Lady Gaga, and I've traveled to Chicago. But I believe that's the only show I've traveled to. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into our recap. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. I think I'll probably go see Weird Al Yankovic at Ford Amphitheater. If nothing else, I'm really a big fan of Cake as well. And they've got a show there, so I might try to check that out. Just haven't had the opportunity yet to see a show there. But I am excited. I'm with you that there's something bigger in town because, like I said, I used to work at the World Arena, which had some nice concerts, but nothing to the scale that Ford can accomplish. Let me get this silver random set up as well. Forgot about that one. Yeah, she's the artist I've seen the most times. I'm a big Lady Gaga fan. I will always try to see her if I can. It was cool because I was, need to see them live? Okay, I will put that on my bucket list. Or put that on my list of shows to get tickets to. I really want to see Cake. But the crazy thing is when I saw Gaga in Vegas, Michael Bublé was sitting right next to me, and I didn't know what he looked like. I knew who Michael Bublé was. But all right, let me get this popped up here. Got the blank chrome card. Got all the names. Same order they are on the screen. Brian on top. Jaden on the bottom. Going to roll the dice. Anything 4 or less, we roll again. Whichever name is on top will get that card. Got a 8, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Jeremy Lesko getting that blank chrome card. I'm about to copy it like it's a normal team random. There you go, Jeremy. Man, Jared, that is awesome. That was actually one of my dream shows. I never talk about him because I feel like he's a little bit more obscure nowadays, but Ben Folds is tied to Lady Gaga for my all-time favorite artist. And the show they did for Boston a couple years ago, I was flying out of Boston that day. I almost moved my flight just to go to the show with him and Cake. Congrats on that one, Jeremy. For my dad's birthday, because that's my dad's favorite artist of all time, too, is Ben Folds. I got him the meet and greet tickets for the Paper Airplane Tour this year. It was a amazing experience. Definitely recommend if you're a Ben Folds fan, checking him out. I've seen him with the Symphony, too. He's really good. He's coming back to Colorado, and I will definitely be catching that. The Colorado Symphony Orchestra. All right, we're going to do our quick recap of the autos. Jackson Kent for the Nationals, 38 out of 49. Jacob Mizrowski there. That one for Milwaukee. Tyson Neighbors auto there. We got a Hagen Smith out of 25, 20 out of 25. Got a Jesus Baez there for the Mets. Got Bryce McKagie there for the Milwaukee Brewers. That one going to be 5 out of 99. Sean Sullivan auto for the Rockies. Got a Brooks Lee on the Major League Material auto for the Twins, 45 out of 50. Got the Jackson Wiggins for the Cubs on the auto, 128 out of 149. Got the Mac Horvath there for the Tampa Bay Rays on the auto. Thomas White for Miami and the Marlins. Cash Merrifield there. That one going over to the Padres, 15 out of 25. Zach Earnhardt there for the Boston Red Sox. That one going to be 89 out of 149. Ryan Waldschmidt for the Diamondbacks. That one's going to be 84 out of 99. Kadeem Dial. That one going over to the Minnesota Twins. Caleb Bonham there for the White Sox on the auto. Ivan Melendez for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That one going to be 147 out of 149. Herrick Hernandez there for the Atlanta Braves, 105 out of 199. Jacob Wilson there. That one snuck through, 74 out of 199. Got a Caden Grease here, auto for the Diamondbacks. That one's going to be 174 out of 199 as well. Braylon Payne there on the first round auto. That one going to be 19 out of 49 for Milwaukee. Will Warren for the Yankees. That one going to be 86 out of 150. Alex Clemmy for the Washington Nationals there. Alan Facundo there for New York. Got the Cooper Pratt auto for Milwaukee. That one going to be 77 out of 199. Tyson Neighbors auto again there. Miles Naylor for the Oakland Athletics. That one going to be 68 out of 125. Got a Blake Burke here for Milwaukee, 72 out of 125. Rodney Green for the Oakland Athletics on the auto. Dason Hill for the Minnesota Twins. That would be 190 out of 199. Cade Cooler there for the Atlanta Braves. That would be 108 out of 149. Bennett Lee for the Detroit Tigers, 54 out of 99. And Bryce Rayner for the Detroit Tigers. There we go. Cheers, Jim. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate you, all of you, for doing that. Got this card here going to Jeremy. Just show that off one more time. That's going to do it for this break. Appreciate y'all, like I was just saying, hopping on. I will see a lot of you in the